for them took a month to say go from submission received to in progress to denied to one is still saying in progress, one is still at submission received, and those have been in there a month.
Dang.
So I know, right? I'm at 230 applications since September. So slowly, slowly but surely. And I did get another certification, so that's a plus. That's on my LinkedIn. All right. So what's on the list of criteria, Gus? Well, let's see. We got live going right now, testing, check.
Yeah.
We we got social media test with buffer, check. We have social media test time launch with the CRM, check.
Yeah, we got my banning on Instagram checked as well.
Banning on Instagram, check.
Yeah. Yeah, I had that account for like 2 days, and then it's like, all right, you're banned, pal. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
You're like, I needed to have a sandwich anyways. I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like I was trying to figure stuff out. So yeah, so there's only two platforms I actually can't like do anything. No, three actually. Now I think about it, we got TikTok, which won't let me go live anymore. We got Instagram that banned me, and then we got was it LinkedIn, where it's like you don't got
Yeah.
enough people, bro.
How many people do I need for LinkedIn?
I think it's
In
150. So I think you're fine.
150. Oh yeah, I'm at 300,
Yeah,
30 something. All right,
me, I'm at
let's
one,
see.
and it's just you on there. So
Oh really?
yeah,
All right. Oh,
You
you
have to
got
have
it.
150 followers?
yeah, just to stream, and I was like, damn. So for me, my objectives kind of changed with the live stream stuff. So I'm gonna be like moving more into like content focus. That way, I can at least get the numbers up for that. Yeah, Instagram might actually be permanently gone for me, so that's cool.
All right. So social media wise, the video shot made final decisions on one, two, three, four, five, six. The other one, the 5 hour one, I am. Where's my notes? I've gone through. I'm a little over an hour 30. So I still got some time on that. Haven't got to the 4 hour one or the 3 hour one. Let's see. What else was on the project test? Speaker submission. Might have to end that one.
Wait, this is all on Monday, right? Or
Yeah, I'm looking at Monday. Everything we put into the project management thing is what we had for tasks to complete.
oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Uh, oh, you know what? There might be. I was getting I was getting notifications on my Dropbox saying that it might be full or it's getting close to being full.
On your Dropbox,
Yeah, my Dropbox.
what did you put in there?
I didn't put nothing in it. It was from you set it up, and I think maybe the both of us have to be upgraded to have that full amount.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. I mean, if you do upgrade, you get like 30 days for free. Like you don't even got to put in your card. So
Just, I gotta upload a recording for you. So feedback on the one I posted, the one that we collab. Yeah, it says max Dropbox storage is reaching maximum capacity. I could probably kick some stuff out of here. Yeah, I only have 2 gigs, and I'm at 1.6.
Oh, you know what? I think it's because I didn't invite you to my team. I just gave you access to the folders. So, 1 second.
All right, so we got media. Media's for the final.
Yeah, undid
And then we
studios.
have review.
Alright, I sent you an invite. See if that changes the limit.
All right, so Dropbox, we have the logo, media. Media is the final. Review is, I've already gone through all those.
Okay, so media's the final ones. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the one I did, and I just added the logo on the back end and adjusted the audio, right?
Yeah.
Move all files. Move all files to Undead Studios. You'll have one Dropbox account. Don't move files. We recommend 2 Dropbox accounts. Switch between accounts while logged in. New account. Here's your private account. Oh. All right, I'm gonna have to do that later. It's making me add another account. You know what? Hold on. I didn't go through these review ones. What did I go through? Let me go back.
You went through like the raw media, I think.
Oh, I went through the other ones because we had 2 folders. Yeah, I went through the other ones also. Are these on my list to go through?
Yeah, these are all on the.
These are in the. Are they?
Or at least I thought they were.
No, they're not. I'm looking at them right now. Oh wait, yeah. Re-record. Oh, you only have 3 on here. 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's 7. That's why.
Okay. So let me see my notes. I wrote something down. Okay, that's what it was.
Taking your kids trick or treating today, Tanya?
I'm taking my daughter. My son is passing out candy
Oh, he got that task.
for his school.
Oh,
They have to go pass out. They have to hand out candy. They have like the little square thing where it's all the sports and stuff for the school.
gotcha.
So that's what he gets to do. So we gotta take my daughter there.
Gus, are you stuck at home passing out candy also?
I mean, I'm not passing out candy. I'm eating it. So.
turning off the light.
Yeah, yeah. I turn off the lights and like when they knock, I'm like nobody's here.
You're like my services are needed for a higher calling.
Yeah, yeah.
Eat the candy.
My dad's like, pass these out, and I'm like, yeah, sure. Oh yeah, another thing I was getting back into was actually like writing, like my thoughts and mistakes. I think. Yeah, mistakes. Definitely mistakes. So I could like use that as like content, you know. And ChatGPT is actually kind of insane with his copywriting, dude. Just like even if you post like a lot of stuff in there, it's like, all right, this is what you could do with it. This is which platform you could use it for. This is what strategy you should use it for. And I'm like, holy cow.
Nice. We should get that breakdown. I'm still trying to figure out how to utilize all the shopping carts across all these different platforms.
For the nothing minimal?
Yeah. Okay, so maintenance. Oh, you know what else? I have something decent for you. That's what I was gonna do. Gus, remember this morning I was like, hold on, let me record this because I'm gonna respond, and I don't want Gus to be mad at me that I didn't record it.
Yeah.
I would have lost it.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say like I'm struggling to find my channel live right now because it's like just completely hidden. That's like how little engagement it gets.
Probably has more than mine right now.
No.
Being that I just figured out how to do this.
Your channel gets recommended to me every time I log in. It's hilarious. Like it's just that one video you have on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's solid. Alright, I just uploaded a video this morning. So we need to figure out how we want to organize this and make space. I have a new hard drive, so I can kind of move everything off. But after I disconnected one drive from connecting to the computer, everything's been moving a lot smoother. And then Tanya, you and I, we have things to call.
Yes.
And we gotta figure out a good system here. All right, let's figure out a system. So, are we good with the what we did this morning? Ability things.
I ended up jumping off before it ended.
Yeah, we were just going over calls, but I know in the beginning he had mentioned something about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were just going over
On.
calls. I know in the beginning he had mentioned something. So,
Oh, yeah.
did you want to maintain that 5:30 in the morning? So, did you want to maintain that 5:30 in the morning?
Yeah, but I think
It won't be as long as it was this morning. I know this morning we kind of got into a conversation, but typically how it goes is accountability, kind of like now how we are, and we're each filling out our own recon sheet, figuring out like what we did yesterday, what we didn't do, what we're going to hold ourselves accountable today to accomplish what we needed to accomplish. Looking over KPIs, our goals, are we on pace? With that, we set up our day, right? So if we were 20 calls short yesterday, what are we gonna do to make up for those today? Adjust our day, our schedule, and the way I do it, like a lot of people will set up their day. It's like, hey, I have to hit this day. If not, move it to the next day. Okay, cool. I do that, but I'm keeping track. So if I'm behind 2 days, then I have day 3 and 4 to try and catch up. If I don't catch up, if I'm not catching up by then I know that, hey, by the end of the week, I need to have all my numbers there, right? So it gives me a pace on there. So if I think they said the KPI is between 15 to 25 an hour, right? So if you average that out, if you're not anywhere close, then you know where you have to catch up, right? To hit by the end of the week. And if the end of the week average hits, then it hits. But that's what we do. So it's like, and Gus has done this before. He just has a crazy schedule with the way he has to do things. So sometimes he falls asleep at 5:30 in the morning because he's like, I've only slept 3 hours. But yeah, so what we did, Gus, this morning, I did with Tanya what we had did in the past was get up in the morning, fill out our recon sheet, start setting up our day and figuring what our day's gonna look like, our goals and whatnot, things that you've done with me in the past. So I just did that with Tanya this morning. So if you want to maintain that 5:30 in the morning schedule, we can do that. Or we could split it, right? Or do both. Do a morning and do it again on a wrap up. Your wrap up time is later than mine. But when was your wrap up? It was like 8 o'clock or something.
6:45.
6.
So it's 5:45 your time.
5:45 my time. Let me see. 5:40 time my time. 5:45 my time. So 5:45 my time. We could do a morning and a wrap up. So then we fill out half the sheet in the evening, right? It's like, hey, did we get our stuff accomplished? No. What happened? Everything's fresh. And then the next day, we set up our day in case anything happens. So then we know that we're not going to go over in time. A wrap up would be 20 minutes at the end, and then a setup day and whatnot would be maybe 15 minutes. We'll do 10 minutes, set everything up, transfer stuff over, and then questions, comments, concerns, and then take off.
we want to do it in the morning, I might have to do it sooner than that. Simply because I'll have to do my daughter's hair. I'll have to get her up because I'll have to be clocked in for my job at 7 a.m.
So you're thinking what time?
6 a.m. my time is 5 a.m. your time.
I'm already up. In theory, I should have already been up for an hour by the time 5 a.m. hits.
Okay. Well then, if that works for you,
5 a.m. Monday through Friday.
let's shoot for that.
All right, I'm gonna set it up tomorrow at 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh! And then you have it streaming, so it's like everybody knows.
Yep. Accountability.
That's brutal.
Oh.
All right, Monday through Friday. There we go. We'll do a half hour. That should be enough time. So 5 to 5:30. Gus, you're welcome to jump in as well. Let's see.
I don't know, man. I've been going to bed like at 2. So.
I know, that's why I said you're welcome to jump in. So for even more accountability, I just sent you an invite. So now you are invited to this thing. It has a Google Meet, but we won't do Google Meet. We'll just do we'll just go in the normal VO. There you go, double layer accountability. I will even go as far as we'll set up each other's KPIs and make sure our KPIs are there for more accountability. Were you doing calls today?
Yep.
Were you doing it at the same time that you had scheduled? Yeah, make sure you adjust that. I just looked at the time and I'm like, there's no way you're going to be doing this at that time. Not today.
No, I gotta. We're going to my brother-in-law's this evening to take my daughter.
All right. Yeah, I'm wrapping up early. My son's mom said to be there at a certain time, and I gotta make sure I bring my son's costume. All right. Let's see. Project manage. Gus, what do you need me to get done for you? End of day. So we have social media done, or re-edits, or whatever, review, I guess, feedback by tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. So I can make sure I get that done.
I would say just in the review folder, just put in like comments on what it is you want done for that video.
Oh yeah. Can I do that? Let me see. Let me check.
Yeah.
Because I know you said I could make the comments, but let me see if I can.
Yeah, all you have to do is hit the three dots on the right, and you'll see like add comments. And you can make
really?
comments on specific parts in the video too, so you know where to go.
No kidding. With Dropbox? Dang.
It's pretty cool. That way I know what logo to use too, because like sometimes I'll make make mistakes.
All right, let me try that. Let me see. Got a transcript, comment. Oh, I could comment on a timestamp.
Yeah.
Got you. Oh, this is going to be so much more efficient than what we were doing.
And then you know how you were watching the videos and all that?
Yeah.
You could actually edit on there. That way you don't have to like go back and forth and upload it. So on there you could like just make a cut. That way you just don't even have to look at that part of the video, I think.
Oh, that would make things so much faster.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I don't know how long my 8, 9 son's grandparents are down, so I don't know how long I'll be there. But let me put this in my calendar. I'm gonna have at least 8:30 to 9:30 video review time. I'm gonna get that done for you. Video review, and then Tanya and I have the 5 to 5:30, so I will make 5:30 to 6:30 more video review time for you. So I will have that done. That'll give me 2 hours to get through. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 videos you have on my task on deck.
Don't worry, I'll add 2 more.
All right, I'm gonna put this in Monday. These with due dates of tomorrow, so I can make sure these are done for you. And I've got feedback. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got video feedback for. Oh wait, not that one. LF video. What's the LF video feedback for?
That's the long form. That's what LF's for.
Oh, long form. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be like the ones that's like more than 10 minutes. You know.
Got you. Which one is that one?
It has LF on there too as well. On the
Yeah.
LF real estate's the same thing.
Gotcha. Okay. So I have 3 here. I will have that for you on my test due today. These ones date. You know what? I'm gonna add another. I'm gonna add another status on here.
Where do you share a calendar?
Where do I share a calendar?
Where did you add that? Didn't you add something to the calendar? Ooh.
Oh, that sign up thing?
You do that. Yeah, the sign up thing. It starts on Monday. Wait, you put. Okay, I get it. That's your time. But
Yeah, it should adjust to your time.
my time says 5 a.m.
Oh, this is your calendar on. You check the time frame on your calendar, your settings.
My time?
Yeah, it's because if you go settings right away, it should bring you to language and region, and the second section is time zone,
Mm-hmm.
and make sure that's set to your area,
Mm-hmm.
and then it should. When I said something at 5 my time, it should set it for you 6 your time because you're an hour ahead of me.
It is set to my time zone, but when I go back, it still has yours.
But in your but in your calendar, does it set the space in there at 6 o'clock?
It says it at
No.
5 o'clock.
Sets it at 5. Maybe it's something on my end. Hold on, let me finish what I was doing, because if not, I'm gonna forget and I'm gonna be sidetracked. I already know myself. So all right, I added a not started on Monday, guys, for status.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because I noticed a bunch of them said working on it. I really wasn't working on it. I was working on one of them, and we didn't have another status. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I went through all the ones I did, made a decision on those. I'm working on the 5-hour one. The other ones I have not started. Updated the short form ones with a due date of tomorrow, so I'm gonna knock those out. I got time set on my calendar for 2 hours, an hour tonight and an hour in the morning. That should be able to take care of. I should be able to knock all those out and leave comments for you and timestamp. And any extra time, I'll continue on to that 5-hour one. And let's see now to what Tanya was talking about. Maybe it's settings on my end.
I switched Mondays. Can you see it?
You switched Mondays? Let me see. Nope.
Does yours still have 5 o'clock?
Yep.
Okay. Then maybe I just have to. Because I will have to manually save and change it.
Did you accept it?
Yeah.
'Cause I think it has. Okay. Oh yeah, it has a check mark. Check permissions modifier there. Oh, hold on. This is all right. I just gave you permissions to modify the event. So now try it.
No. What'd you do?
Oh, I got a 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. on my end for Thursday.
They were all switched, and then somehow you switched it all back.
I didn't switch anything. All I did was change the permissions to allow you to change it. So on my end, it's showing Thursdays. Next Thursdays. 6 o'clock in the morning. The rest of them show 5. Oh, 5:45. They all changed.
There. See, but did it change your time?
What do you have it on? What did you put it on for your time?
My time says 6 a.m.
6 a.m. My time says 6 a.m. right now.
So that means that it changes. It doesn't reflect time.
The time zones, yeah. Let me see. Maybe that's on my.
Okay, never mind. I'm unbanned from Instagram.
Alright. I changed it to current time zone. Still shows 6. Yeah, I don't know. Just gotta figure stuff out. All right. I'm gonna have to figure that out at some point. All right. So, Gus, we have a streaming time that you want to stream. Oh, you know what? You can stream. Remember, I had mentioned it's like, hey, if you kick off the stream, can you stream on yours and I stream on mine? You can do that.
You mean what I'm doing right now?
Well, when we stream on YouTube, remember I was like, hey, when you're streaming and you have me on there, why don't you just, why can't we both stream on each other's channels at the same time?
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Oh, you're streaming on your YouTube right now?
Yeah, because, okay, so the way it works for me is like, since you invited me to StreamYard, I could just stream that audio straight to my computer, and then my computer picks up my mic. That way there's no like feedback loop, whatever, for me talking.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll just take back what I was going to say so I don't sound like an idiot. Let's see. Do you have a certain time frame? Do you want to be consistent with this?
I don't know about consistency. I think more like just making content consistently is more important than streaming consistently. Because with what I'm realizing with the streaming is just like it's kind of like a fake progress in a way, where like it traps you into thinking you're actually like doing something like really productive when in reality you should just be making content, you know.
Okay, do you want to stream with a purpose? So that way you stream and it's content?
Yeah, that's what I would like to do more, is to stream with purpose instead of just like throwing something out there, you know.
Okay, so let's do this. You want to do once a week or twice a week for maybe an hour? What would allow you time to create an agenda so it's streamed with purpose? Would once a week be better to give you 6 days to say, hey, for 1 hour or an hour and a half, here's the agenda, here's what we're going to stream for? Or do you think you could just knock that out in a few days and you could have something for 2 days out of the week? Or you set some time in your calendar and you set it up for maybe a month. Set up a framework of your agendas of like, hey, this is how we're going to go, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, this. Set up that framework, and then every topic or whatever you have on your mind, you could set that up, and then you have not just a framework of how it's going to flow, but your topic agendas, and then you could plug and play, and then you have a full month of, hey, these 2 days we're going to do this and this, next week we're going to do this and this, and then you stay ahead at least a few weeks. Does that make sense?
Do you have that in writing for that last part?
You have the what?
I was like, do you have that in writing? So,
In writing?
yeah, so I could like look at it, understand it,
Yeah.
maybe a little visual.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on.
So with StreamYard, you can log into your Facebook and Instagram and share all at once.
Yes, I got to upgrade.
Oh,
Or you could just use OBS, but I don't know.
That too. I have OBS as well. But the difference with like OBS and StreamYard is I could brand it. So remember the different categories of brands I was telling you I have under one thing? Yeah, so right now it's gold, right? So if I'm talking to a certain guest, and then I could change it to my rose gold. If I'm going to talk
That's
about
cool.
my design and how I consistently contribute and do the suicide walk with my son, right? If this would be this one, or I could just like go to red because red is awesome, and right, we're discussing other things. So that's the difference between, like, I can't do that on OBS, right? To the best of my knowledge, Gus.
I mean, it would take a lot longer if you were to do that.
Yeah.
On OBS.
Then to
Like, you could put the logo though, like, you know how the StreamYard logo's up there?
yeah.
You could do like your own logo pretty fast.
Yeah, so there's pros and cons. I also already have like a intro made for this, so you know, if I have like a guest or whatever, I have an intro already made. I have an outro also already made. So yeah, me and Gus spent some time figuring this stuff out and making video and what kind of teaching him about colors and design and emotion into your visual communication and all that stuff. Like, did I not, Gus?
Yeah, when I first started out, I didn't know what blue was, and now I know all the colors.
Yeah, he knows when to use blue, when to use red, what it communicates, how the softness feels of things. Why my logo for one company is a circle and a certain blue, while my other logo for another company is a certain color and is a certain shape, and what it communicates. Certain music with video and audio, the way it communicates. Yeah.
interesting.
Hey, that's 20 years of design in my pocket. Gus is getting free education. That's why I was originally interested in flips, because I'd look at things and I could visually like picture things, the colors and whatnot, or splash, splash on the wall and all this stuff and how things were going to be. I was just like, oh, like. But then the nerd in me, having the background in programming as well, was like calculating how much things cost and the time frame and planning things out, and I'm like, yeah, that's never gonna work. If I wanted to do all that, I would lose so much money. Right? And then the analyst in me was just like tracking things out over the year, progress, money return on investment, how much money's being held versus how much money's coming back, how long that takes. And I was like, yeah, maybe that's not my best route. Maybe I'm just better project managing this on the side. Right? Which is why I tell you guys, like, hey, you don't always have to wholesale, you don't always have to do this, or you don't always, have to be forced on doing this, right? With everybody has a certain background. And with those certain backgrounds, puts you into other sections of real estate or management or whatever W-2 you have. And my development over 20 years just in risk and operations and having that degree in communications and having the degree in programming and understanding the logic, but also having the 20-year background in design and having all of that, I'm able to look at all the different things, right? Not just as a designer of property, but also integrating things. If I wanted to build out my own CRM and program it, I could. I'll just log in. And then, just to managing people, which is ultimately what I love to do, right? Just helping you guys and giving you guys the resources and the guidance and whatever. Giving you access to mentorships I paid. I calculated everything up. I redid my resume, and this is where I'm starting to get a little bit of hits. I added in for the past 2 years is a lot of personal development time. So I put in there like paid coachings, and I put in all the things I had paid for. $70,000. I was just like, oh yeah, I remember this was $7 grand, this was 10 grand, this was this much, this was this much. And I'm like, wow. But I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. I'm definitely not. And I recognize it. And then when I give feedback, or even like some of the things that, coaching clients or whatever, giving them feedback on life and whatnot, I definitely was not doing that beforehand, right? No, I wasn't. And just overall, how I manage stress, how I'm more self-aware, all of that, it's definitely worth everything I paid for just to be coachable. So a lot of people look at a price tag and they think, hey, that's too much, but everything has a price tag if you're going to get a return, whether it's going to be a return on investment, return on time, or a return on who you are, because that ultimately should make you more money, right? So I might have spent $70,000 or whatnot for all those coaching, but last year I was at $100 grand, right? With no W-2. This year a lot less, but my focus was different, right? So my plan was, I'm gonna go back to a W-2. I just needed to support my son's mom to go get her master's. Now she has her master's and she just got her job. She just got hired. She passed her interview. She got hired. My job is I need to go back to right, so it's a journey, and if you have opportunity to get coaching from somebody, like, take it, don't waste it. But also that's why people charge, right? To filter out the, let me pick your brain. Calm yourself, Hannibal.
Let me take a little scoop out of there.
Yeah. Let me get a dipping sauce and pick your brain. Yeah. So, don't ever tell somebody that, especially if you're like trying to get feedback or something. Don't tell somebody, let me pick your brain, because that means I'm gonna be an asshole, and I'm just gonna ask you shit and not take any action. Nobody likes that. So
don't do it.
yeah, definitely don't say let me pick your brain. Just get rid of it.
And it's crazy because so many people use it. Like, so many people say, just tell them, let me pick your brain. But you really don't realize what it means.
Yeah, definitely not. And that's one of the hardest things that I had to transition from when I was first starting out and understanding the exchange of value. And when people say lead with value, let me pick your brain is not it. Right? You want to go in and see like, hey, how can I help you like reduce time or solve a problem, right? So that will get somebody's attention to give you time, right? So if somebody came to me and said like, hey, do you have a CRM you need help with? Like, this is my background. Boom. You know what? Let me talk to you, right? Because I'm always going to want to have somebody else do that. That's going to save me a lot more time, because my value is trying to close the deal, right? Which is what I only am doing. If I can pawn that off, I'll do that. Not that I don't love doing it and figuring things out. Me and Gus will probably stay on for 15 hours a day, just tinkering and figuring things out. I know he would. It'd be like, let me go get another soda. I'll be right back.
I gotta take a nap mid session.
Yeah, we'll both be those nerdy people in the basement, just like with loud computers, just figuring stuff out.
Tanya actually heard my computer. She was like, "What was that?" It's just like a banging noise going on.
It was like a clapping noise, though. It was so weird because I was like, I don't know what I was doing, but I was very concentrated on whatever the heck. That was my alarm. I was very concentrated, and all of a sudden you hear something, and I'm like, "See, did you hear it again?"
Gus has that big sticker on the side of his computer that says "just make it clap," so when he turns it on, like it's making a ton of noise.
My computer's so old. I got it back in like 2015 or something. Right? So like the family, it's when it spins, it smacks like the metal. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, maybe that's what you heard, like, because it does that every once in a while. It'll smack randomly, like really fast, and then cool off, and then smack again. So, I don't know what else it could be. Because like when you said that, I was looking at my other computer, and I was like, oh, like what happened? Like,
for a second, I was like, maybe my computer's getting hacked.
Oh, awesome. Alright guys, we need to make you some money so you could get a computer. It's a little newer.
I mean, I have a newer computer. It's just I'm using this as like the second one to stream and all that, so and record. That way, it doesn't strain this other one.
Awesome. All right. Let's see. So, Gus, we got the video. I got tasks for video. Tanya, we have to figure out the pipelines on how we're going to attack what we have. Vegas. You went through everything in Vegas, yeah?
Yes.
Like you said, okay. I'm gonna come up behind you in the morning. I have an interview in Vegas. Vegas is on my time. I will start that at 10:30. Vegas style. How many do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 13. One's a double, so we have 12. So 12 warm leads. Vegas, I could probably get through that in an hour and a half, maybe even an hour if nobody picks up. I'm gonna say give myself an hour and a half. Hour and a half, I'm gonna knock this out. I'm gonna come in right behind you and make sure everything's recorded. So 10:30 to noon, I'm gonna hit that. I have nobody really answered in. Oh, I have Reno. I need to follow up on Reno. I'm gonna add that in as a test. Follow up on this Reno. All right, and let's see. I also have horseman. No, the wrong company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 warm leads for Atlanta. Oh, hold on. I got 8 warm leads for Atlanta. They are 3 hours ahead of me.
It's 5.
I should be able to start that at 9. So 9 to 10. Then on my ATL call, we'll clean that up. Vegas, and then I have, what else do we have? Vegas will get cleaned up. Realtor leads. How many is it? Did you call these ones at all or no? In the realtor pipeline? No. All right. Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26. There's 26 in here. All right. So I'll be able to hit that around 1. Do you have time, Gus, before 1 o'clock to go through those? There's 26, and just flag or note on there what's changed. So it's either off market and then TPS it. So get a phone number and throw it in there. Or if it's pending or anything like that, if it's still available, cool, right? And we'll leave it at that. But just mark if. I think the thing that would be time consuming is if it did go off market, having to TPS it and go find the phone number and whatnot. If you could go, do you think you'll have time to go through that before 1 tomorrow?
For which pipeline?
So we're looking at the
Realtor.
realtor leads pipeline. There's 26 in there.
Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't take too long to me, actually. I mean,
Okay, so
just let me put it in here
that,
because I actually forgot. I'll forget.
yeah, put that in the task. We'll knock that out. I will put it on my board here at 1 o'clock. I'm going to hit that up.
You said realtor leads, right?
Yeah, the realtor leads pipeline. So there's 26 in there. 26 will take. I could knock that out easily in an hour, but we'll do an hour and a half. Because that's all West Coast, I believe. That's all Vegas, Arizona, and California stuff. So. All right. So we'll do that. And then I have a JV leads pipeline. I've got 2 in there. The it just came through. I'm gonna hit that up between noon and 1. So 1 is in Texas. Well, they're both in Texas. So noon and 1. So they're an hour ahead of me. Nope, they're 2 hours. DFW is 2 hours. So yeah. So noon, 1, 2. That's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna hit DFW JVs. I'll get that cleaned up. All right. So okay. And then Tanya, tomorrow you're going to start calling. I have it down as at 2:30, right?
Tomorrow's the 1st.
Yeah, I have it down as 2:30 because that's what you said, and I put it in my calendar.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so I will stop the CRM pipeline. So at 2:30 we'll do a handoff. I'll update you on where I left off. Anything that I got a hold of somebody and started the communication, I'll assign to myself. If it's not, if nobody answered, you could come up behind me and see if they answer at your time frame.
Okay.
Right? Okay. And then 2:30, so 2:30. I have a direct to seller, so 2:30, so direct to seller. I'm gonna hit DTS. I have a list there. 2:30 to 3:30. 3:30 is the wrap up time because then I get my son from school. All right, so 2:30 to 3:30, I have wrap up. I'm gonna hit DTS. All right, so I will go through in the morning. I will clean up this entire every pipeline we have. I will at least do the reach out. 2:30 is when you're off your W2. We'll do a handoff. I'll update you on everything, and then you come in behind me and hit whatever nobody answered and see if they answer at your time.
Okay.
And then yeah, I'll do the DTS. You also have your own DTS list, right?
I do.
Okay, cool. I'll make sure all my DTS calls are recorded, just so you could see how I initiate the conversation.
Okay.
Maybe it's something you can use. I used to do DTS a lot for like 4 hours a day, but so I have some methods that I use. But yeah, I'll make sure everything's recorded, and then Saturday. Did you want to connect on Saturday and go over my DTS calls, or do you just want me to put them in the call review Discord channel, and then you could just go through them when you have time and you want to listen to the calls?
I can do that Saturday after. Saturday at noon at my time is 11 your time.
Yeah.
Do you have time?
Yeah, I have time. Usually Saturday is my son's. I usually have my son. And our routine there is he gets up, he grabs his fluffy stuffies, he grabs his blankie, he walks over to the couch, he asks me to turn the TV on, he asks for his morning breakfast muffins and orange juice. He does that every Saturday and Sunday. So I already know. So he'll sit there and he'll watch cartoons and whatnot and just hang out. So yeah, I got time.
Okay.
All right, we'll do that. So I will have a bunch of calls for you. I will have a bunch of calls for Max too. Let's see.
And then he's doing his acquisition on Monday at 7:30 my time.
Yeah. Do you have legacy makers at that time?
He's doing it in the morning.
Oh, it's in the morning, Chingasu. Hold on. Maybe I'm the one behind. Am I not updated?
I thought he said morning.
I guess we'll wait till he puts that into school. Unless it's there already. Oh, I have that Ohio deal I need to place in here.
Oh no, it is in the afternoon. Maybe?
No, 8 so
the morning.
yeah, 8 a.m. Accountability, elite accountability, 8 a.m.
Oh. What do you mean 8 a.m.?
8 a.m. my time, so 9 a.m. your
It says
time.
8 a.m. my time.
No, it says it's 9 a.m. your time.
It says 8 a.m. my time.
Are you looking in the school?
Yeah.
In the school, it says 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Phoenix time.
Mine says 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Denver time.
I'll text you. Okay, well, I know. He's just down the street from me, so I'm gonna go with 8 a.m. my time.
I'll be there.
All right. I need to put that in my calendar because I didn't have it. You just put that add to calendar.
See, because today, so then, is he switching? See, what the heck?
No, because we got the sales hour at 6, 7 your time, right? We got call reviews at 8:30 in the morning on Thursday, and then now accountability. So this is kind of going over the same thing that I started doing with you, the recon sheet, and doing that stuff. I believe is that. But we should already have a bunch of stuff.
I know why.
Uh-oh.
I know why.
It was your side.
No, it's not my side. It's your side. You want to know why?
It's my side.
Yes, because my time changes and yours doesn't.
Oh yeah. My dad was actually asking about that yesterday, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. That's why I'm like, there's no way. So it'll be at the same time, your time, till March.
Yep.
Yeah. I think, right?
Spring. Fall back, spring forward.
Right, but
Yep.
that is right? So we'll be on the same time, like we'll have the
Yeah.
same time.
You're at mountain time?
Yeah. And you don't change.
Wait, did we already change?
No, you don't change. No, it changes on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, this Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'll be on mountain time.
You'll be on Arizona time.
No, because right now I'm aligned with Pacific time. So then they fall back, or we fall back, or something.
So then we'll be
rather.
on the same time zone?
We'll be on the same time. Yeah, because all we do is we go from aligned with Pacific to aligned with Mountain.
Oh.
So we'll be on the same time zone.
So then that just messes everything up.
Why? Now I could really hold you accountable.
No, because
If we're on the same time. We'll be on the same time.
maybe that's I don't like this.
It changes on Sunday, yeah?
Yeah, it changes on Sunday.
Okay, so on Sunday. So then 5 a.m. your time would be 5 a.m. my time starting Monday or starting Sunday. So then the recon time that you just changed all week to 6 a.m.
will be the same your time.
Yeah, will be the same my time. Yeah. There we go.
I don't like that.
So, all right, problem solved. I think. Well, for now, I guess.
Problem is solved.
All right,
It's
I
not.
gotta jump off. So we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna meet with another person that has a network here locally, and we're gonna see how we could help each other's network and leverage that, make some money, and make some connections. So yeah, you guys let me know what you need, what else we need. Tanya, I will see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Yes.
Yes, 6 a.m.
Yes, 6 a.m. your time, 5 a.m. my time for a few more days. All right, Gus, I will have those videos reviewed. I'll mess with the comments. It looks like Dropbox would be way more efficient than what we're
Oh
doing.
yeah, dude,
So
it's sick. Like I'm so like mad. I never saw that before.
I didn't even know that, and I
Yeah.
have 3 Dropboxes. So
I've never heard
yeah,
of it until I clicked it by accident. I was just like, all right, I'm gonna test this out.
yeah, we'll just move all the video stuff over to Dropbox.
Mm.
We'll do that. All right, cool beans. Thanks for jumping on, and thanks for being okay live streaming on YouTube, because I needed to test